Rand Paul, Fauci has never apologized for this. For years, Dr. Anthony Fauci served as the nation's chief explainer on COVID-19, guiding policy and public messaging through an unprecedented global crisis. But according to Senator Rand Paul, there is one crucial word Fauci has consistently refused to utter: sorry. I'd like to hear him say he's sorry, Paul stated. Can he say he is sorry for funding research that was dangerous research in China? Almost everybody agrees with that. Paul argues that Fauci made a profound judgment error. Despite attempts to redefine the research, the long-standing clash between Paul and Fauci is about to reach a head in a Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee hearing, a panel Paul himself leads. This showdown has been years in the making. Ahead of the hearing, Paul released over 1,000 pages from Fauci's diary, offering his own public commentary on Fauci's motivations during the pandemic. Paul has relentlessly targeted Fauci since the pandemic's onset, accusing him of funding research in China that he believes led to the virus's outbreak. Even though Fauci stepped down from his role at the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases in 2022, the two men are finally getting their chance to directly confront each other. I think he actually could do better in the hearing if he'd come forward and apologize for funding this research, Paul commented. No one's ever heard an apology from him. All they hear is sort of the idea that he never did anything wrong. Paul has gone as far as suggesting that Fauci deserves prison time for his alleged role in funding gain-of-function research, dismissing any notion that a presidential pardon would protect him. This comes as Fauci's former top advisor, Dr. David Morms, was recently indicted by the Justice Department on charges including conspiring to evade public records laws and hide communications about COVID-19 origins. Gain-of-function research, which enhances a virus's transmissibility or lethality, and Fauci's alleged involvement in funding such work through the Wuhan Institute of Virology in China, has been Paul's primary focus in his campaign against the former COVID-19 czar. Paul emphasizes that the debate over researching potentially dangerous viruses predates the pandemic. He cites research from 2010 by Dutch virologist Ron Fauci, which created an airborne transmissible version of bird flu, H5N1, between mammals. And half the scientific community said, "Oh my God, this could be the end of the world. We're doing this," Paul recalled. And Fauci was on the other side. He said at the time in a Washington Post op-ed that even if a pandemic should occur from a scientist being bitten or somehow infected, the knowledge is worth the risk. Paul insists this fundamental question must be debated by the country. Is the knowledge of creating viruses that could kill the world worth the risks? And I don't think it is.